the chips are down. Call on Mumfie when you need defending. Braver than a bulldog, brighter than a clown. Here comes Mumfie with the happy ending. With his faithful friend the Scarecrow, he's got dreams enough to share. So if you want adventure, this is where to start. If you need a hero who can play the part, the little pachyderm with the great big heart.
Mumfie, Scarecrow, and Pinkey had been invited to join Whale for afternoon tea. To win friends and company, Whale had turned himself into a luxury liner, and ever since Davy Jones had come to live with him, there was a no better sight at sea.
Ahoy, Captain! We have visitors!
Well, scupper my scallions, if you ain't caught me with my colors down. Shan't be a tick.
Thanks for inviting us to tea.
You look very well.
I feel very well. Oh,
Are you all right?
fit as a fiddle, but thank you for asking.
Whale is shining beautifully.
Tain't brass's fault if it don't shine. All it takes is a bit of elbow grease.
Is that what's in the bottle?
Is what in the bottle?
Elbow grease.
You don't get elbow grease out of a bottle, Porky.
That's Pinkey.
You get it here and here. That's where you get elbow grease. Now come below. I got things to show you.
Have I got any grease, Mumfie?
Where?
On my elbows. If I did, I could give some to Mama to help make things shiny. Could you have a look, please? See any elbow grease?
Afraid not, Pinkey. But then I really can't see any elbows either.
Now, before I show you what I'm gonna show you, I want you to promise me you'll be honest.
I think we're always honest.
My mother always says that honesty is the best policy, even to a pirate.
Yes, well, being a reformed pirate, I've come to it late in life and don't know much about it. But you're my friends, and I don't want you soft soaping me.
Soft soap.
Yes, of course.
Wouldn't dream of it. Then follow me.
Did you bring any soft soap, Scarecrow?
I didn't know I had to.
Soft soap? What's that?
Just as well he doesn't want us to soft soap him then.
He probably uses it to get rid of the elbow grease. Whatever it is.
You are taking good care of Whale. He's beautiful.
Nice of you to say, for beauty has suddenly become very important to me. I woke up one morning and discovered that I had an artist's eye.
Knowing Davy Jones's history, the friends were a little alarmed at this and wondered secretly which poor artist he might have got it from. Fortunately, Davy Jones continued.
I was touching up the paintwork in the galley. Yellow paint it was, and I happened to dribble a bit of it on the paper. I looked at what I'd done, and I says to myself, if I was to slap a bit of green on that, it'd look like a flower. So I did, and this is the result. My first picture. I calls it Flower. Don't laugh.
I wouldn't dream of laughing.
It's a lovely flower.
You almost feel you could pick it. You really think so? You're not just saying that because you're my chums.
We're saying it because it's true.
I wish my mama could see it.
See it? She can have it. Hang on and I'll sign it. There.
And can I really take it home to Mama?
I'd be proud for her to have it.
Oh, thank you, Captain. She'll like it even better than elbow grease.
Ah, but that was just the start. Suddenly, everything I saw cried out to be immortalized by my brush. Feast your eyes on this. Recognize it?
It's a mug.
And? Could that be a tea bag? Yes, I call it Mug with Abandoned Tea Bag. Would you like it, Mumfie? You could hang it in your kitchen.
Thank you, Captain. But actually, I think it's rather a sad picture.
Sad? You know, you're absolutely right. I poured my soul into that tea bag. But don't worry. I'll find one you like. This here I call Calm Sea. And this is Calm Sea 2. And this here is Calm Sea 3. Why do they all look the same? I'd lost the lid of the blue paint, and I had to use it up before it went dry.
There doesn't seem to be anything on this one.
Yes, I know. When I painted that, the tide was out. But if it's color you're after, just look at these.
And Davy Jones began to uncover picture after picture.
Do you think he's forgotten about giving us tea?
I think he has.
The best we can hope for is a picture of some. Oh, what am I thinking of? Here I am showing you pictures I already painted when I know what you really want. A new picture of yourselves painted here and now. If you make yourselves comfortable, I'll get my stuff.
He has forgotten all about tea.
He's really taken this painting to heart.
I'd rather take tea and cakes to our stomachs.
Now, if you'll just sit still for a bit, this shouldn't take more than a few hours.
A few hours?
Artistically speaking, I find the first brush stroke is the most important one of all. Here goes. What's happening? Well, why all the upset?
Apologies to all on board. A slight squall.
Slight squall be jiggered. Feels like we hit an iceberg.
Apologies all round. No great harm done, I trust.
Apart from interfering with the creation of a masterpiece, you've got us all topsy-turvy.
Is something hurting?
Oh, pay no attention to me. I don't want to burden you with my troubles.
If you've got troubles, then we want to know about them. That's what friends are all about.
Nice of you, Mumfie. But it's really nothing.
That was definitely something, Whale. Please tell us what's wrong.
Oh, very well. It's my teeth.
Your teeth?
Well, one particular tooth. It hurts like billy-o.
You mean you've got a toothache?
I suppose it must be. Oh,
When did you last brush them?
I can't brush them. My fins don't reach.
Well, when did you last brush them for him?
I never thought. He never asked, and I was busy with my painting. But I kept his portals nice and shiny, didn't I?
You can't eat apple pie with portholes. Teeth are much more important.
Well, I didn't know no better. Pirates never brush their teeth, even when they have them. In that case, I don't suppose they have them very long.
If your teeth are hurting, Whale, you'll have to go to the dentist. That's what Mama says.
I'm not sure he can, Pinky. Even if we got him to the dentist, he'd never fit in the chair.
What does a dentist do, Pinky?
Well, the first thing he does is say, "Open wide."
If you insist.
Whale's tongue felt like a very thick, slightly damp carpet. As Mumfie explored the giant teeth, he wondered what it would feel like to have someone wandering about inside his own mouth. Not much room here for anything to roam around. With that, Mumfie returned to his main investigation.
Oh, I see the problem.
There was a lump of driftwood stuck between Whale's back teeth,
Soon have it shifted.
but the driftwood didn't move.
Sorry, Whale. It's harder than I thought.
Tie one end of this around it, and we'll pull on the other.
Not long now, Whale.
Whale knew it was rude to talk with his mouth full, so he said nothing.
Ready? Get set. Pull!
Oh, that feels so much better.
From now on, it's teeth before portholes.
We're going to need a big toothbrush, something to floss with, and lots of toothpaste.
So before they did anything else, they took brushes and a length of rope, and they brushed, and they flossed, and they polished. And at the end of the day, when the friends had had their tea and set off for home with Pinky clutching Davy Jones's picture of a flower, they looked back and saw that Whale was even more sparkling than ever. In fact, with his dazzling new smile, he was the picture of good health.
the chips are down. Call on Mumfie when you need defending. Braver than a bulldog, brighter than a clown. Here comes Mumfie with the happy ending. With his faithful friend the Scarecrow, he's got dreams enough to share. So if you want adventure, this is where to start. If you need a hero who can play the part, the little pachyderm with the great big heart.
Early one morning, Mumfie and his good friends, Pinkey and Scarecrow, were trying to decide what to do for the day. I think we should stay inside and play.
I think we should go outside and play.
I think we should do both at the same time.
Then Mumfie had another idea. Let's ask Napoleon.
Oh, he'll know what we should do.
Yes, he's always telling us what we should do.
Shall we go and find him?
No, we'll send him a message by pigeon post. And later that morning, the message arrived.
Good day, Monsieur Napoleon.
Hello, Smijen. What do you have for me today? Dear Napoleon, we can't decide what to do today. Can you please help us? Signed Mumfie, Scarecrow, and Pinkey. Ah, my friends seek my advice.
Do you have a reply?
But I was just about to polish my medals.
You could always take your medals with you.
Une bonne idée. I will go and see my friends tout de suite.
All right then. Message delivered.
Oh, but I mustn't forget to take my medals. Ouch! So Napoleon set off for Mumfie's cottage. After greetings had been exchanged, Napoleon sat down and took out his medals. Now, how can I help you, mes amis? Those medals look very important. I wonder what they're for.
Well, medals are given for bravery and good work.
Oh, these are really nothing. But if you would really like to know, this is an honor for championship freestyle feather dusting. And this is a pecking order for outstanding beaksmanship. Ah, and this is my favorite. I won it in a contest to build the best sand castle in the Winged Olympics. Ah, like a magnificent ballet it was. Magnifique. I wish I still had it to show you.
Me too.
Oh, but I still have a snapshot.
You were very good at this sandcastle building?
Oh, oui, oui. But that was because I practiced morning, noon, and night. It sounds like lots of fun. But you mean to say you've never built a sandcastle before? Then you really must try it sometime. All right. Will you show us how? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but I can't. I'm afraid I injured my foot. Perhaps tomorrow or the next day. But Mumfie, Scarecrow, and Pinkey couldn't wait. They all agreed that building their own sandcastle that very day was the perfect thing to do.
Let's go make one right now.
And they were so excited that they forgot to say goodbye to Napoleon. Oh, but there is one thing I must tell you. The friends were too far away to hear. Ah, quel dommage. They will just have to learn for themselves. Mumfie, Pinkey, and Scarecrow decided to go to the seashore. And long before setting their eyes upon it, they could hear it.
Listen, it's the ocean.
And I can smell the salty air.
They played until they found a dry, flat place far away from the water. Here's a good spot to build a sandcastle.
I hope you're right.
Is something wrong with here?
I'm not sure.
Let's make our castle look like our friend, the Queen of Night's castle.
Isn't it pretty?
This is the best seashell I've ever seen.
Me too.
Excuse me for interrupting, but I couldn't help overhearing. That's a conch shell, just in case you didn't know.
No, I didn't. Thank you.
Happy to help. That's my job.
Really? Who are you?
Pinky,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Pinkey. And this is Mumfie the special elephant. And that's Scarecrow. The Scarecrow. Who are you?
Actually, we've met. I'm Sterling, the oceanologist.
That's strange. You don't look like an whatever that word is.
No, you look like a starfish.
As a matter of fact, I'm that too.
I think we'd better finish our sandcastle before it gets too late.
All right. Goodbye, and good luck.
This shell deserves to be in a very special place.
Yes, that's a good idea.
I know just where. This must be the best sandcastle ever built.
Even better than Napoleon's?
This must be the second best ever built.
This sandcastle is much too nice to leave here.
Let's take it home with us.
Then we can give it to Napoleon as a present.
But how shall we carry it to him?
In a bucket?
We haven't got one.
Why don't we cut it into 4 pieces? Then each of us can carry a piece, like a cake.
But there's only 3 of us.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you're right. We'll have to make a new plan. Any ideas?
Let's cut it into 3 pieces then.
Perfect.
Now, where shall we cut it?
How about right here?
Scarecrow, did you move the castle when I wasn't looking?
No. Did you?
I think the ocean is a bit too full today. Perhaps someone could just turn off the tap.
Excuse me for interrupting, but I couldn't help overhearing again. The tide is coming in.
Tide?
Oh, I thought you knew. The rise and fall of the Earth's water caused by the attraction of the sun and the moon happens twice a day. The tide comes in and covers the sand.
All over?
All over.
Our sandcastle!
Hurry! If we don't stop it, it will be watered down. They tried to save their castle by stopping the water. But as hard as they might try, the friends couldn't change the ways of nature. And in the blink of an eye, all their hard work was washed away. Where their castle stood just moments before was now just a piece of wet sand.
I knew something wasn't quite right. Why didn't anyone tell us about this?
I would have if I'd known about it.
So why didn't you notice the tide sooner?
I didn't even know what it was. How could I notice it?
Pinky,
You were the ones who wanted to build our sandcastle here.
Hey, stop quarreling. There's lots more sandcastles where that came from. You can build another one another day.
but we like this one.
Yes. And what if we never come back here on another day?
Then at least you had this one.
I suppose that's the way the sandcastle crumbles.
Your castle was beautiful for a moment, and all sorts of moments come, but then they go. Luckily, the sand is here forever. Look, the sea is giving you something to remember your castle by.
Oh, thank you. I know the castle is gone, but we did do a good job and also had lots of fun making it.
Yes, we did. The ocean can never take that away.
And at least we're all safe and still have real homes to go to.
And so though they were all still feeling a little sad, they started to cheer up too. Here, Napoleon, we want you to have this.
Oh, but I couldn't take it. Yes, you can. It's a present.
Vraiment, but it's your seashell, and it's your memory. I hear something.
What?
Mumfie discovered that when he held the seashell up to his ear, he could hear the sound of the sea. I can hear the ocean.
That's impossible. The sea is too far away. Isn't it?
Memories have a magical way of coming back to you.
And when I close my eyes, I can see our sandcastle.
And I can almost smell the salty air.
In their mind's eyes, the friends' sandcastle is still standing, perfect and shining in the sun, just as it had been in reality only hours before and would for all time in their memories. Someday, Napoleon, I hope we build a sandcastle as beautiful as the one that earned you your medal. Ah, someday you will.
the chips are down. Call on Mumfie when you need defending. Braver than a bulldog, brighter than a clown. Here comes Mumfie with the happy ending. With his faithful friend the Scarecrow, he's got dreams enough to share. So if you want adventure, this is where to start. If you need a hero who can play the part, the little pachyderm with the great big heart.
Pinkey had been on holiday with Mumfie and Scarecrow for several days. They had played games, painted pictures, and done jigsaw puzzles together. There, said Mumfie happily, all finished.
But what is it?
It looks like spilled milk.
Exactly.
Or a polar bear in a snowstorm.
Well,
Or a close-up of a cloud.
Or a bit of all three.
but now it was time for Pinkey to go home. Although they often see each other, being on holiday is different, and a true test of friendship. Everyone was sorry to say goodbye. Would you like to stay another day? We could finish the rest of the marshmallows.
I'd like to, but I don't want to worry my mama.
I think Pinkey had best go home when she promised. Scarecrow had often seen families picnicking in his field, and knew from experience that mothers can worry easily.
She can always come back another time.
But Mumfie didn't want to hear this. If she doesn't go now, she won't have the bother of coming all the way back again, because she'd still be here.
I must go, and the sooner the better. Oh, look how foggy it's getting out there. Mama always waits for me and can see me a mile off. Well, that's what she keeps saying, but she doesn't like me flying in fog, because she can't see where I'm coming from.
By the time Pinkey finished telling them this, the fog had got even thicker. It hung outside the window like a damp gray screen, draining the color out of everything. Well, that settles it. If you can't stay with us, we'll go with you and make sure that you get home safely.
We'd better go well-equipped.
Well, what?
Equipped. That means we take all the things we need.
That's a wonderful idea, Scarecrow. Now, what shall we take?
We'll certainly need an umbrella in case it rains.
And a map in case we get lost.
And a flashlight in case it gets dark.
And a picnic to have when we're hungry.
And something to drink when we get thirsty.
And a clock to tell the time.
And a rug to sit on when we get tired.
There. I think that's everything we need.
Not quite.
Pinkey thought the picnic was a good idea, but she had doubts about the rest.
What have we forgotten?
A wheelbarrow to put it all in.
Huh?
The friends finally set off with a little map and a big brown bag full of cake crumbs. They decided this was probably quite enough. Scarecrow definitely thought so.
After all, it shouldn't take that long to get to Pinkey's house. At least not as long as we find the beach. And, of course, a whale. And the ocean. And Pinkey's island.
Pinkey, it is very foggy. Perhaps we should wait until the fog clears in the morning.
No, Mumfie, I have to go now. We know the way. The fog doesn't make any difference to that.
But Pinkey was wrong.
I've, never known a fog this thick.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Not really. Perhaps we should wait for the fog to get thinner.
Oh no, Scarecrow. This is a real adventure. Anything might happen.
That's what I'm worried about.
And so the friends carried on, keeping carefully to the path that they could hardly see beneath their feet. The fog not only robbed everything of color, it played tricks with the shape of things. Mumfie began to doubt his own eyes. Was he looking at a castle up ahead, or just a line of trees? Pinkey was startled by a lurking shape. Was that a fierce lion? No, just a bush. Scarecrow had his own worries.
What if that's not the stump of a tree? What if it's a giant with terrible claws?
All three friends were glad to be traveling together. But were they?
Pinky, are you sure this is the way home?
There was no reply. Pinky, where are you?
My hat! Something's taken my hat.
Oh my goodness. Perhaps it's the same thing that's gone off with Pinky.
We don't know that she's gone off anywhere.
Then where is she? Oh!
She's here! What's the matter?
The matter is you scared us. Please don't do it again.
It was just a joke.
Well, this is not. I think we're lost and it's starting to get dark. Oh, I asked you not to do that, Pinky.
I didn't. I'm down here.
Oh,
What was that?
How should I know? I've got nothing to do with it.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Let's just keep going the way we were before.
Which way was that?
Trouble is, everywhere looks the same.
Why don't we study the map, Scarecrow?
Good idea.
Very good idea.
Which way should we go, Scarecrow? Scarecrow didn't really know, because a map can only help show you where to go if you know where you are to begin with. And they didn't. So instead he said,
I've only one suggestion.
What?
To go as far as possible from whatever's making that wishing sound.
everyone thought this was a good idea and marched off, hoping to leave whatever it was behind.
It's still following us. I'm scared. Are you scared, Mumfie?
A little bit. If you're scared too, Scarecrow, you could take my hand if you like.
I think that might be a very good idea.
And if you're really, really scared, you could always tuck me under your arm. But only if you think it might help.
I think it might.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Perhaps it would be another good idea to start running.
A very, very good idea.
And so they ran, not knowing where they were going. But whatever it was that was scaring them followed them every step of the way.
Look, it's a light.
It's the beach!
It's Whale.
It's home at last.
But it wasn't.
This can't be my home.
It's our home. The friends had journeyed all the way round in a circle.
Oh! Mumfie, we are definitely not alone.
Oh, I want my mama.
Please, don't leave me.
It's the thing.
I'm not a thing. I'm a bat, and I'm lost. Why did you keep running away from me?
You scared us.
Well, duh. I was scared too. I kept saying, please, but you wouldn't listen. I want my mama too. Whatever.
So do I. She'll be so worried.
Well, we can't go any further tonight. Pinky, you'll have to stay with us until morning.
Hello? Can I stay too?
Of course you can. So they went inside, where another surprise awaited them. Pinky!
Mama!
When Pinky hadn't come home, her mama came to look for her. So had the bat's mother.
Oh my God. Where have you been? You're grounded. Ma, I was not hanging out at the mall. I was lost.
So everyone stayed until the fog lifted. And while they waited, they played games, did jigsaw puzzles, painted pictures, and had just the best of times.
chips are down. Call on Mumfie when you need defending. Braver than a bulldog, brighter than a clown. Here comes Mumfie with the happy ending. With his faithful friend the Scarecrow, he's got dreams enough to share. So if you want adventure, this is where to start. If you need a hero who can play the part, the little pachyderm with the great big heart.
Smidgen, the carrier pigeon, was making morning deliveries of special express mail. He was ahead of schedule and proud of it.
Looks like you're going to have a full house. Make that palace.
Napoleon Jones had arranged a reunion of his old flying squadron, and every one of the letters was a reply to this invitation.
Seeing all your old friends to talk about the old times when you were all young. You must be very excited.
But of course.
Well, I better be going. I'm beating my own record today.
Although Napoleon was looking forward to seeing his friends, he really wasn't very happy, because the get-together made him think about how much time had gone since they last met, and how old age made even his fearless feathers ache sometimes. The time, she certainly flies. Bristle, aide to the Queen of Night, was interrupted in his daily round of dusting. Where could it be? Oh, bonjour, Bristle. Have you seen my old uniform jacket?
No, I have not.
I can't find it anywhere.
I'm not surprised. When did you last see this jacket of yours?
I'm afraid I can't remember. My memory's not what it used to be. All I know is that I need to wear my jacket to my reunion.
Oh, yes? And when is that?
Later on today?
What have you done so far about organizing your reunion?
Well, I've chosen what I'm going to wear.
Napoleon Jones, you do not understand. There are very strict rules about reunions. This book contains a whole section about do's and don'ts for reunions. I'll find it for you. That is, unless you want me to take charge of all the arrangements.
Pardon?
I volunteer to organize your reunion, starting now.
Please, be my guest.
It would be my pleasure, sir. I could be your master of ceremonies. There are pages of rules about that job, too. Now, who could that be? Yes?
At the door were Scarecrow, Pinkey, and Mumfie, who were looking for fun.
Good afternoon, Bristle. We were wondering if Napoleon could come out to play. I should think not. He's much too busy preparing for his reunion.
Mumfie didn't know what a reunion was, but by the look on Bristle's face, he thought preparing it might be a painful process. Oh well, please send Napoleon our love anyway.
What's a reunion? It's rather like a party.
You mean with cake and ice cream?
Oh, yes.
Well, if there's any left over, may we have some?
You certainly might, if you help me to decorate.
Decorate? Fun and decoration always go together.
I'm not so sure. It's such a beautiful day out.
You'd also be doing Napoleon a big favor. He's your friend, isn't he?
Yes, of course. So what do you want us to do?
Meanwhile, Napoleon had moved his search to the basement of the palace.
Voila! Bonjour, old friend.
Bonjour, old bird. My feathers may be gray, but at least I'll have shiny black boots like I used to. Some things never change. That is unless... What smells so good?
That is the cake baking.
What's this?
And that is the icing, which you are not allowed to eat until it is on the cake. And you have finished your work. No. That's not right. It's the wrong way. It's too big. It's not big enough. You'll have to do that all over again.
Bien. Très bien. Napoleon! Bonjour, mes amis.
You look so young.
What have you done to yourself? Why, nothing. Nothing at all. Where are your eyeglasses? Eyeglasses? What eyeglasses? I don't need to wear my eyeglasses all the time. Ow!
Happy reunion, Napoleon.
Merci. I have not seen my comrades since I flew with them in air displays at local fairs.
Oh, could you show us what you used to do?
I could take a few spins in the air, if you'd like.
Oh, yes, please. Oh.
Someday when I can do whatever I want to do that.
That was wonderful.
Come now, everyone. Time is running out.
That was fun. I think I'll do it again. Look at me. I'm part of Napoleon's flying squadron. Whoops. Oh.
Pinky, are you all right?
I am, but this icing isn't. Help me clean it up before Bristle finds out.
I, don't think that will be possible.
Oh.
Where am I? Oops. Too high, too fast. Ooh la la.
Napoleon! Are you all right?
I think so. I thought I'd try one last routine.
I think you're leaking. Or, something.
No, it's the foolishness of an old bird.
There are rules for being old, you know. See?
No. Without my glasses, not very well.
It clearly states that old birds should act their age. And you should rest. You'll need all your strength for later.
You're right. I will. I am, how do you say, over the hill.
What hill?
Excuse me, but I think some pages in your rule book got stuck together.
With cake icing.
So I think you missed the most important rule of all.
Oh my goodness. I've neglected to read all the rules. There are rules against that.
It says here that being young is a state of mind. It's not how old you look or feel, but how young you think.
That sounds like a very sensible rule. In fact, I think it's the only good one I've ever heard come out of that book.
Mais oui, but look at me. I am old. Too old and too tired to do what I once did, or could do. The only thing that's changed is your appearance.
And you can still do almost everything you used to.
You're right. There's still plenty of life left in this old bird.
And I've decided something too. I'm happy being just the age I am. Whatever age that may be.
Oh, well, Pinky, I think I can also find you a helpful rule or two to live by.
I have a rule for you, Pinky. As long as it hurts no one, do whatever you want to do.
Really?
Yes. And I would like to start by offering you a part in the air display today. You can help me by doing all the fiddly bits.
The fiddly bits?
Yes. All the things that are too difficult for me to do.
I can do that.
Me too. Smidgen, I just came by to tell you that I've beaten my own airspeed record.
Congratulations.
So if you need any help with the air show, I'm your pigeon. Merci.
Hey, everyone, look! Mes amis!
As Napoleon would say, his friends look magnifique.
Oh, yes. Very magnificent. And then Mumfie, Scarecrow, Pinky, and Smidgen ate cake and the best ice cream they had ever tasted.
when the chips are down. Call on Mumfie when you need defending. Braver than a bulldog, brighter than a clown. Here comes Mumfie with the happy ending. With his faithful friend the Scarecrow, he's got dreams enough to share. So if you want adventure, this is where to start. If you need a hero who can play the part, the little pachyderm with the great big heart.
One day, Scarecrow was sitting at the kitchen table, thinking about how much he was enjoying his cup of tea.
You know, Mumfie, tea time is my favorite time of the day.
Why's that, Scarecrow?
Because it's a nice quiet time when we can think about what we've been doing all day.
Yes, and look forward to what we'll be doing all evening.
Did you know they say you can see your future in the bottom of a teacup?
Who's they? This question confused Scarecrow because he had never thought about they before.
Oh, people who know all about teacups, I suppose.
What do you see in there?
I don't know. Looks all wet.
Mine too. The table's looking a bit drab, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, I do think it could use a bit of brightening up.
Flowers, that's what it needs. A nice bouquet of flowers right in the middle. Look at the flowers. They're all droopy.
They must need rain, Mumfie.
Do you think they'll have some soon?
Perhaps not. There's not a cloud in the sky.
Oh, there's a little one over in that tree.
Huh, so there is. And it looks like it's stuck.
Maybe it was on its way to rain on the garden when it got stuck in the tree.
Well, let's get it unstuck, shall we?
Scarecrow, being part wood himself, climbed the tree.
How can a cloud get this stuck?
I think its name must be Fluffy. It looks very fluffy indeed.
I think we should call it Soggy.
Can you get Fluffy out?
I think, So! Oh!
You did it, Scarecrow! You did it! Bring Fluffy over here to rain on the flower bed. It needs watering. But the cloud had other plans. Wait! But the cloud wouldn't wait. Oh, Fluffy wants to play. Come on, Scarecrow, chase and hide.
There you are. Now where did that cloud go?
There it is. We found you.
Oh dear.
After a good game of chase and hide, Scarecrow was looking forward to sitting down in his favorite armchair.
Fluffy is leaking all over my chair. I'd better get a mop.
Shh. Scarecrow, you'll hurt its feelings. I'm sure Fluffy is crying because it's sad.
So am I. There's a lot of water here. It's quite a small cloud to be wandering around alone like this, isn't it? All wet. Perhaps that's why it's sad.
You don't have to be small to be sad when you're alone. I'd be sad if you and I were separated, Scarecrow. The very idea made Mumfie most upset. Scarecrow felt the same way, too.
I think we better go and find this cloud's mother as soon as possible. Meantime, let's take it outside. Oh.
Oh dear, the sky is very blue.
How can you see anything in this weather?
We must climb higher to get a better look at the sky.
Again?
I suppose I could try to climb up there myself.
That's all right, I'll be safe. And I'll be drier.
See anything?
Why? Yes, I do. Oh!
Scarecrow, are you all right?
Oh, yes. It's a good thing I'm made of straw and wood. But next time I won't take the shortcut.
The speck of white Scarecrow saw in the distance filled Mumfie with hope. I think we need to be closer.
How much closer? That white speck was very far away.
Oh. Then Scarecrow had a wonderful idea. The Queen's magic umbrella! Oh, Scarecrow, you are clever.
Thank you, Mumfie. Now, the Queen said only to use it for something special. And I think finding Fluffy's mother and getting dry is that special something. Don't you?
This umbrella will carry us across the countryside to Fluffy's mother, and it will keep us dry at the same time. Oh. Why is your friend so sad? This cloud is lost. Then I advise you to stay where you are. We can't stay here. We have to find this little cloud's mother. We'll be back soon! The little lost cloud was very disappointed. Don't worry. We will find your mother. So off they went, back up into the sky. Look!
White?
And Fluffy.
I think I see a resemblance.
What do you mean?
Well, people who are related or friends often seem to look like each other.
Is it the same thing with animals? And, fish? And such like?
Probably.
Do you think, there's a resemblance between us, Scarecrow?
Definitely.
This gave Mumfie a nice warm feeling, which was still with him when he looked down into the field at the fluffy whiteness. Oh no!
Sheep!
Don't cry, Fluffy. Everything's going to be all right.
Oh!
Mumfie and Scarecrow did everything they could to comfort the sad little cloud.
We promise we'll keep looking until we find your mother.
I hope that's soon. Fluffy seems to miss her a lot.
I feel as though there's a dark cloud hanging over us, Mumfie.
And there was. I don't think that's your mother. Is it, Fluffy?
We better get out of here before the storm breaks. A thunderstorm always puts me in the mood to be home.
In a cozy cottage,
Dry and warm by the fire.
drinking a hot cup of cocoa. Oh, Scarecrow, look!
A cloud.
And she's especially fluffy.
Excuse me. Is this who you're looking for?
Yes, it is!
She's probably been looking everywhere for Fluffy.
And she would have found Fluffy much sooner if you just stayed here, as I suggested. The best thing to do when you're lost is stay right where you are and wait for someone to find you.
I should have remembered that.
Do you think Fluffy's mother is angry?
No, I don't, Mumfie.
Mumfie suddenly noticed where all the rain was landing. The clouds did come to water the flower bed after all. And now everyone's happy again.
And I will be especially happy when I finish having my tea. And when I dry off. Come along, Mumfie.